Hello everyone, it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. I hope you're well and fine on this beautiful Monday. Yes. Today's video we're going to be doing some diamond painting. We're going to be diamond painting this gorgeous picture from Paintsomeway, and it was gifted to me. I've just literally filmed the unboxing, so now I'm going to be doing the painting with yourselves. Yes. So I'm going to just zoom you in ever so slightly. There we go. There's those beautiful diamonds for us. And this is symbol N. There we go. Okay. I don't know why, but with specials I always tend to start off with the larger ones first. I don't think there's many of this symbol at all. There we go. These are gorgeous, these extra large hot pink rhinestones with facets on. Yeah, blue is nice as well. So, oops. But yes, beautiful green pearls, and this is number 4. So we have them sort of sprinkled around. Thing is, with these pearl diamonds paintings, they go quite quickly because they're larger diamonds, obviously, and they have almost like a similar effect to the bubble rounds did when they first came out, like a bubbly effect, you know. Just gonna zoom you out ever so slightly. I know I've got a bit of a wobble, and I do apologise for that this morning. There. Tried to iron this canvas a little bit, but I can never get it right. It's either not hot enough or too hot, so I just decided to do a little bit of it, and then I thought, you know what, it'll flatten out nicely in my portfolio anyway. So I don't like ironing canvases because it makes me nervous, because I've shrunk so many of them in the past where I thought, yeah, I'm going to iron this one. And yeah, it's all gone terribly wrong. Beautiful. So coming up to 10 here in the UK now. Must admit, it's nice to have some quiet time in the house. Anyone who has a special needs child knows it's not very quiet when they're at home. Bless them, because they make their needs known. And I've had quite a challenging week as well, being that how ill I've been feeling. Hopefully though, onwards and upwards, hopefully. I feel like I turned a corner yesterday. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Last night I was lying in bed and I was getting a lot of pain across the back of my, all across the back of my head. And I was thinking, oh, is that a worrying sign? But I think according to ChatGPT, it's a good sign, because it means that the blood that was accumulated is starting to be reabsorbed by the body. Well, that's what ChatGPT said anyway. So yeah, anything to keep me out of hospital, because I really don't want to be in hospital. I've been watching a bit of Married at First Sight, New Zealand, the New Zealand one, and I've been watching Love is Blind, the new series, the American one. So yeah, oh, honestly, I don't know what to make of it. I really don't. There's a doctor on it, and you know, I really do feel like they need to vet these men that go on there a little bit more than what they do, because, you know, bless her, it seemed a really lovely girl, and she was like there for the right reasons, obviously. And then you get this guy, and he's giving it all the, oh yes, I want to marry you and da 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 in the pods. And then when they actually go on holiday together for the honeymoon, well, it wasn't the honeymoon, it was just like a little get to know you time. He starts saying how he's used to dating women with Pilates bodies and all this stuff, and you know how when they're being intimate, he's struggling with it. And I'm like, is this guy for real? I mean, the woman was an attractive lady. She was had a nice figure, you know, not too skinny, not too anything really, just a normal figure, you know, a normal woman's body sort of thing. And I'd say she was a healthy size. And then he goes and says that to her on national TV. I mean, what are these guys thinking? I just think some of them just think of things to say to wriggle out of it, and to kind of like get on TV. You know, they want to be remembered for doing something, and it doesn't matter what they do as long as it gets some TV time, you know. So yeah, you know, I mean, what he said to her was just, and the poor girl, you know, she was there in tears, and I don't blame her really, because, you know, us women, we're very sensitive about our bodies. And then when you've got someone saying, oh yeah, you know, I'm used to dating someone who's a size, I don't know, who's got an amazing sporty sort of figure. I can only imagine how she must have felt. It must have felt like a right kick in the stomach to her. I mean, honestly. And I think, you know, the directors and that are casting for these programs, they need to make it clear from the get-go that, you know, comparing people to their previous partners, you know, they can't go into it with that sort of mindset, because we're all different, both men and women, we're all different, and the whole purpose of that show is to fall in love before you see the person. And in the real world, if someone probably said that to her, she'd probably be like, you know what, you can do one. Go back to your Pilates women then, you know, because clearly it hasn't got you anywhere. But I don't know. I guess they want their cake and eat it, don't they? I mean, she was a doctor, you know, was beautiful, had it, really seemed to have it all, and she'd been married previously as well. But I don't know what happened there with the previous marriage. But I was just like, honestly, you know, like, how rude can you be? Like, does manners cost for nothing these days? You know, really? Now, she's probably, he could, with his words, you know, we've got to be so careful what we say to people, because our words can do real damage, you know, real damage to people. You know, and I just think, geez, you know, to say that to someone on national TV, he could potentially now go and give her an eating disorder, you know. And you just don't know, do you, what that person's going through, you know? You really don't. I don't like body shaming at all. I really don't, because I just think it's another way of, it's just another form of abuse, really, you know, is by body shaming the person. And let's face it, us women, we have a hard enough time, and so do men actually now. We have a hard enough time, you know, with our bodies, especially what we have to go through when giving birth and all the rest of it. It's not easy being a woman. It really isn't. And then you get some guy saying that. You're just like, what the hell is going on in the world? You know, I do think that this whole social media aspect of life has just gone nuts, and now men think that, you know, they've got a warped perception of women's bodies nowadays, you know, very warped, because they see all these Instagram models and they think, oh yeah, you know, I'd like that, or I'd like that, or like that. But it's not reality. Most of those pictures are photoshopped, and most of them are not real. They've been edited in a way to make them seem real, but they're not. And not only that, but they're fake, you know, because most of the time the women have had some sort of surgical procedure to help them, you know. And as a person myself who has struggled, I've struggled with my weight. Oh, forever I've struggled with my weight, you know. But you get to a point where you're just like, you know what? I'm going to have my fat days, I'm going to have my slim days. And you just sort of accept it. Because otherwise, you know, you're going to be blinking miserable. I mean, obviously you've got to be sensible with it and, you know, watch how you're eating, try and eat healthy and all the rest of it. But you've also got to allow yourself treats from time to time. It's everything in moderation. But when you get these idiots going on TV saying things like that, it doesn't help. It doesn't help the situation. Sorry guys, here's me ranting away and I'm not even showing you the pearls. I've just done this gorgeous baby pink here and now I'm on this golden yellow. And I always say it that when you start to look at people's souls and less at the outer skin, you begin to see people in a whole new way altogether. There's number 7. And there we go. There is the finished end result. Tell me what you think, guys. I think it turned out fabulous. Let me zoom you up now so we can see all those gorgeous pearls on there. Very nice. It's got a bit of sealant on it still drying, so it does weigh quite a lot, this one. It's very heavy actually, so yeah, just bear that in mind. But it's stunning and it was great fun to do. It really was. So if you haven't done a pearl diamond painting before, I highly recommend them. They are really great fun to do. I've done quite a few of them now. I have to do completion reviews because I've just sort of done them and put them away in my portfolio. So, but there, what do you think, guys? I think it looks fabulous. I really do. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I cut the border off because the border was very crinkly, and where I tried to iron it, it had gone a bit, I don't know, it just went a bit funny, so I just cut it off. So yeah, but spectacular, really lovely. The canvas was beautiful, the adhesive was good, didn't run out of any pearls or any diamonds, so that's all good. And it does look like, to me, it sort of looks like a bit like an Easter basket. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care, God bless, and I hope to speak to you all soon. Bye for now, guys, and God bless you all. Bye.